So we got an introduction to our roster and team last episode, and now we get to see them in action. I did go through and destroy the playbook and put in my own plays. Not that I was smart enough to get a picture of it, but whatever, you'll see it eventually probably. We're in Atlanta tonight, facing off against the big boy Pistons. Get it? Because they signed a bunch of centers. Okay, never mind. Let's get to the gameplay. John Collins puts us on the board because Blake Griffin is in the wrong zip code. But hey, I'll take it. But the rare Hunter Collins pick and roll is what gets us 2 more points actually, as Collins dunks all over Jeremy Grant for the and one. But let me show you something. Mason Plumlee turned into Wilt Chamberlain and grabbed every rebound and finished every putback this game. Whenever Blake Griffin missed it, it was an immediate Mason Plumlee rebound and putback, all game. Luckily for us though, to offset that, we have one of the best offensive players in the league in Trae Young, who gets the floater to go. But let's take another look at Mason Chamberlain getting a rebound because box out bad. But Trae Young is having himself a quarter getting this layup to go. Ties it back up for us, thank goodness. But let me show you something promising. You see DeAndre Hunter on Griffin right now? He actually holds his own, even if it looks like he's struggling. He'll be a really good defensive player for us. Also, side note, charging calls are out of control in 2K right now. Let me show you another thing. Chris Dunn is thinking about shooting a 3, and that is a step in the right direction. He even makes it. How about that? Maybe he can not suck from there eventually. But Gallinari comes in, and immediately Blake Griffin gets a wide open dunk off the pick and roll, and that's kind of a theme for Gallinari. But Killian Hayes, aka Jamal Crawford in 2K, is in this game decides that taking a layup over someone 5 inches taller than him is the right move. Speaking of go for it, Svi is giving Trae way too much space, and that's a green release. Your Hawks are up 4 after the first quarter, where both teams struggled offensively. Speaking of struggling offensively, Gallinari really kind of sucked. He was only good for grabbing rebounds, and lucky for us, it ended with Bogdan getting a mid-range jumper to go. I'm not going to lie, the second quarter was super lame, so here's halftime. We're up 39-38. This feels like a college game. But what you'll see here to start the third goes on the whole game. Somehow Derrick Rose manages to get his own rebound, and we don't have a single big near the rim to stop the shot. Nice. We're down to the freaking Pistons. But John Collins is like, fine, I'll show you something near the rim, as he absolutely dunks all over Blake Griffin. I mean, Trae and John Collins are the reason we're still in this game. Everybody else is kind of meh right now. Blake Griffin didn't like getting dunked on, I guess, so he came back with his own crazy dunk. I mean, I thought this dude's knees were going to fall off when he did that. He paused for a little too long after. But lucky for us, Trae is kind of on fire right now, and he gets a clean mid-range jumper to tie us back up. Speaking of, he's taking the lead for us again with a floater over Derrick Rose. Our threes have been clanking all game, save a few. But John Collins puts one up for us, thank goodness. Oh, also DeAndre Hunter greens a 3. Did I really just have to say we're clanking for y'all to realize we're not hitting? Trae Young is going to turn that lead for us with a layup. Finally, we have a decent lead. Bogdanovich apparently can't steal the ball sometimes, and it actually ends up in a fast break dunk for him to put us up 8. Thanks, Bogdan. But if this isn't the cheesiest thing you've ever seen, Capella blocks the shot, and somehow Derrick Rose draws the foul to get them some points anyway. Come on, 2K, make it less obvious. But we're up 5 at the end of the third, so can't really complain. And the fourth quarter is where we get to turn on the offense. Finally. See, what did I tell you? Cam Reddish hits a shot, which is already better than his entire rookie year, and we're up 6 points again. But Chris Dunn locks up Killian Hayes and allows for us to get a fast break opportunity. And what do you know? It allows for Okongwu to score his first NBA points. Congrats on Yeka. Let's get another look at Mason Chamberlain though. We haven't seen enough of him this game because Griffin is on another stretch where he misses 7 straight shots. So there's Mason to clean it up. But the game isn't over and Chris Dunn actually makes a shot. Steady improvements from him, huh? That was kind of contested too. Chris Dunn again on the highlight reel. He gets a steal, and on the other end, John Collins finished a mean lob to put us back up 6 points. Jeremy Grant with the $20 million shot, cleaned up by their very own Plumlee brother. These guys just won't quit. Please quit. I need to go to bed. Trey and Capella care about my sleep schedule though, and they connect on this lob to put us up 6 points, which is the same exact lead that we have had all game. Mason Plumlee may be able to grab every rebound, but one thing he can't do is guard Trey, and we're up 8 points. Speaking of Trey, he connects with John Collins to put us up 14. Yeah, we skipped a lot, didn't we? Honestly, I think we can call the game here. Your Hawks win by 20 points after Trae Young hits the no sportsmanship shot that I did not expect to go in at all, but hey, I'll take it, man. The team comparison says that Detroit didn't hit a single one of their 14 three-point attempts, and we hit 35% of ours, even though 11 for 35 is not that good. Safe to say that that is why we won. It may have taken a minute to get going, but it eventually did. We got outscored in the paint, kind of by a lot, and gave up a ton of offensive rebounds thanks to Mason Chamberlain. Our assist numbers were also really low. We missed a lot of catch and shoot opportunities, but clearly something worked because Trey had 34 points and 6 assists in only 29 minutes. John Collins also had 21. Gallinari hit 4 out of 17 shots. It was pretty trash in our opener, even if he was our third highest scorer. Everyone else was pretty quiet, and Reddish and Hunter were just bad offensively. I think the fact that we still scored 95 points and only Trey and John Collins scored double digits, I think that's pretty helpful, I guess. Gallinari isn't going to go 4 for 17 every night, so if you're concerned about our offense, stop it. I think our offense is going to be fine. We just have to get to see how this team works. We have to, play some more games. But for Detroit, they had a classic Blake Griffin game. 32 points on 27 shots. Derrick Rose with 15 on 16 shots, and Killian Hayes went 1 for 8. Pistons didn't score more than 23 points in a quarter, so there's why we won. What do you know? A bunch of centers is not that great of an offensive game plan. Our offense has to be better, though. 11 for 35 from 3 isn't super great, as I said, but I think we'll improve. First game of the season, I think we'll be fine. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Y'all have a good one.